Hello learners of all ages, my name is Mr. Montgomery. I teach 4th and 5th grade math, and today we're going to be talking about estimating differences. Now, last chapter we estimated and worked with additional skills. This chapter we're going to be working with subtraction, and the answer to a subtraction problem is called a difference. Now, when we estimate differences, it's fairly similar to how we did it last chapter. We take a look at our two numbers, and we figure out which one is the smaller one. Is it the top number or the bottom number? And for this instance, 558 is a smaller number than 7,732. Now, we're going to be taking the largest place value of that smallest number, which is in the hundreds place, which means we're going to be rounding both our numbers to the nearest hundreds place. Now, do you remember that box that we talked about last chapter? The box that goes behind the number with the line? Yeah, it's back. The boss is back. Now, this number right here, we have a 3 in the box. And as a reminder of our rules, if the number in the box is 5 and above, it gives the underlying number a shove, and then all the rest of the numbers turn to 0. If the number in the box is 4 or less, then the underlying number is kept the exact same, and the rest of the numbers behind it turn to 0. So in this instance, 3 is at 5 and above or 4 and below? It's 4 and below. So that 7 that we have underlined is going to stay the exact same. First 7 is going to stay the same. Second 7 is going to stay the same because the 3 is smaller than 4. The rest of these two numbers turn to zeros, and we add our comma. Subtraction symbol. Now we have 558. 5 is that number that we're going to be looking at, specifically this one. This 5, is it 5 and above or 4 and below? It's 5 and above. So it's going to turn that 5 one spot up, and it's going to turn it to a 6. And the rest of these numbers turn to a 0 at the very end. Now we can subtract like we would add. We're starting from the right-hand side, and we're going to go 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 6, or 7 take away 6. Yeah, we'll have 1 left. I have my comma for place value, and 7, and there's nothing left, so we just bring 7 down. And my estimated answer for this problem is about 7,100.
All right, my 4th grade friends, if we take a look at page 33 in our workbook for our practice problems, we're going to be working on practice problem number 3 and practice problem number 11. The directions say estimate each difference. So for number 3, they both have the same value. We're going to be looking at the greatest place value for both those numbers. But for number 11, you have to pick the smallest number and pick the greatest place value of that smallest number to know what to round to. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them when you bring this in